Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody.
You waited till I got on cut my head. Okay.
Yeah, but it'll take a few minutes for the commercial, for everybody to click off the commercial anyway. There we go. Now we're live.
I see
Bob's
Mike and
gonna show
PJ.
everybody his chameleon.
Do what?
We're all here for the chameleon.
Yeah, we all want to see the chameleon.
Have you gave it a name yet?
No, I thought about naming it Eddie. That guy's name was Eddie, but then again, Pam would cry favoritism because of Ed.
So, what else did you get? Because I saw you had 2 tubs in your hand at the end of the stream, and I didn't see what else. Did you get a frog too?
Yeah, I did. That guy that Ed got that massive wood from when we went to Knoxville a few weeks ago, he was there, and so we were talking with him and stuff, and he had a little habitat thing he'd made that he was selling for like $60 with moths in it. And then he said, "There's a little frog in there. Somebody gave me a vendor had it. I thought it was a peeper. It's just a little wild frog." And I said, "Oh, I'll buy it." And so I've got them together, but I don't think they've seen each other. They're on the jade plant, and I fed them, and they were hopping all over that. So
Is that the same kind of frog, or is it a different kind?
it looks like it, but I'm not sure. It could be like a yellow peeper. Ed said he thought that's what it was. But they sure look a lot alike.
Huh.
I'll show them later if they get together.
Awesome. Okay, so everybody, hello, and
Oh my God, we
if
were not.
anybody doesn't know, that is Chappie
Chappie.
and Ed and what's his name?
Bo.
Bob.
Big guy.
Aw, you leave Bob alone.
Did I just flash you
don't.
all in my boxes? Sorry.
Oh, I missed it?
I missed it. Probably a
Oh.
good thing.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
If you did, I sure as hell need to go get a drink. So
Oh.
Chappie, are you back in
Oh, I
business?
thought that.
I haven't gotten any updates or anything for a long time on your channel.
Oh, yeah. No, I still haven't streamed in so long. I might tonight. I'm just playing this game right now. The Mist survival game. No creepy stories. Not in a while.
Andy.
Do you still have Pip as a partner for your games?
I haven't. Pip is very rarely on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got a buddy Gil that I play with, and he's usually on pretty late at night for the multiplayer games, and every now and then we can get Pip.
Gil should do really good in the fish fam with that name.
Yeah. But no, we don't play a whole lot of creepy games. I think the creepiest thing I do right now is play this game. It's a zombie survival game.
is that the new guy?
Yeah.
Bob, you're getting a little choppy on us, bud.
How's that?
That's better.
Took my hand off the mic.
Oh, you gotta get. You can't like have the microphone in your shorts, Bob.
You cut out Ben, so I missed
Oh.
the. He's been drinking water. I misted him and, of course, did some pictures and videos of him. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is.
All of that stuff. setup I did in like 5 minutes.
He's a lot cooler than the red rat snake.
Yeah, I think so, but I sure like that rat snake.
Well, it lives in Chattanooga, so you can buy
There's
it.
one of the first. Right. There's one.
Oh, I see it. It's up by the pot.
Here's the new one on the side.
It'd be cool if they're like would sing at night.
The new one looks almost brown instead of green.
What are we looking at?
Frogs. There's one right in front of the pot on the edge, and then the other one was right on the glass.
I've got my
That's
mouse
grass.
pointer on it right now, Cheppy.
That
That's
helps.
Grasshopper. That's Grasshopper, the original one. He's from New York, literally. And then I need a name for this one. He's got big eyes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he does.
okay. I see him now. They're too tiny. Yeah, they're really little, really little.
Oh, I don't think they're the same kind. Look at the difference in them.
Yeah,
Grasshopper's saying, "What the hell is that?"
I think
It looks like the other one has bigger eyes and is a little bit darker.
I think
Bigger.
it's Tennessee gold tree frog is what I think it is.
Yeah, that's what Ed said.
I
Well, I
had
hope it.
thousands in my backyard.
I hope it doesn't eat grasshopper.
It won't get bigger than your thumbnail, Bob. It'll stay about your index finger. It's almost full grown. If it's one of them, I just hope grasshopper doesn't eat him.
Oh, it said I can jump almost as far as you. Grasshopper did. He took off. They had a feast of. Oh, look at that! They're playing leapfrog.
Maybe you could name the other one Cricket.
Yeah.
Grasshopper and Cricket.
Yeah, that's a good name. What's he doing? Did he hurt his leg? Oh, he hurt his leg.
Really?
He's holding it, waving it up. He's got it down now.
Maybe he's just trying to get the other guy's attention.
That's Grasshopper that was waving his arm around. There goes the other one. Yeah, they just ate a bunch of those flightless fruit flies. There's still some crawling around in there. He's got a lot bigger legs than Grasshopper, too. I can see the difference in them there.
Little baby froggies.
What? You could name him after the most famous Tennessee person of all. You could name it Dolly.
That's true. Grasshopper and Dolly.
I don't know who else is a famous person from Tennessee, bigger than Dolly Parton.
There's a bunch of dead presidents here, but nobody knows them anymore.
Was Bowie from here? David Bowie, or not David Bowie?
Bon Jovi.
No, the guy who invented the Bowie knife. He died at the Alamo with Davy Crockett. Maybe Davy Crockett was from Tennessee.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too, yeah.
John Bowie? I don't know.
John Bon Jovi.
I don't know. Let's find out where John Bon Jovi's from.
Or you can call him John Frog Jovi.
I had a nice shed while we were gone today, Ed. The house snake, the African house snake.
Oh, I thought you just mispronounced something and you did in the bathroom.
No, the shed.
Like you're sharing too much, Bob.
Shed. All right.
Okay, what are you working on tonight, Ed?
I think I'm going to, well, first I got to find out where John Bon Jovi's from.
John.
I got him on.
I think he is here from here. You know, he looks like me now. I'm not kidding. Remember what he used to look like? But he don't now.
Yeah, you're a spitting image of Bon Jovi.
Well, right now I am, yeah.
Oh, he's from New Jersey, Bob.
Well, that's why he's so ugly now, then, I'm saying.
Because he's a Yankee
Look at current pictures of him, Ed.
at Stalerville, wherever
Yeah.
that is. Or Stylerville. Well, I'm going to make another one of these little guys. So I'm going to try to perfect.
How did it work draping the fins over the rock?
Oh, it worked great. See how
Oh, yeah.
it came out really nice. I did one with a spoon and one with a rock. So this, the one on this side's a spoon. It's less, and this one's the rock. Because I didn't want them to look identical.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those old Cadillac fins.
But yeah, here, let me show you I had these fins like made for the back, and they just fell over and flattened out. So that's why these were pitched. So now I've got to work some new clay because I used up all my clay, and that's what we're doing tonight.
Very cool. Well, I'm drinking tonight,
Ah,
and
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to work hard at it.
God.
And I will be right back because I think my coffee is ready to put together here.
now,
So everybody talk for a few minutes while I'm gone.
Pam's, one of her favorite shows is that, what's it called? It's the Gold Cross show, or Dale Cross show.
I've never heard of that.
The Frost show, the Dale Frost show.
Frostmare.
Frostmare. So it's
Oh,
like
you
a
mean
mare, like
you
a
mean
horse mare?
King Frostmare?
King Frostmere.
Mare.
King Frostmare. That's I mod on that channel, so
Now, what it goes on that show? And you can go and do your thing, and they can just tell me about the show.
on the King Frostmare show,
Yeah.
it is a paranormal channel.
Oh, wow.
And he does live streams like 24/7 for 2 or 3 weeks at a time, so us mods will like just kind of bounce in when we can and take over for other people and stuff. We try to have a mod in at all times, but sometimes we don't.
Wow.
And what he does on his live streams is he just plays like older videos like on a loop. So and there's like over an hour's worth of videos and then it'll start over again.
Oh, wow.
So and then every once in a while he'll add some new ones in.
Well,
So
I used to listen to Cheppy all the time talk about scary stories. And now I listen to a lot of other people that do it because they're all copying him.
I don't know if they're copying me, but
I think so because I see them now. Let's see if I can find one real quick.
like Mr. Ballin does, and I've been listening to Mr. Ballin a lot, but he does real stuff.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like him.
Oh, my God. He's on everything. I've started just listening to his podcast. I'm always trying to run and see the pictures.
You got to be careful though because there's like 2 or 3 channels that are ripping him off right now on YouTube that aren't him, but will just like replay his videos. There's a couple of them.
Who?
Mr. Ballin.
Well,
Really?
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 people that are ripping off his videos and like playing them and getting subs and stuff. So if you look and there's like not that many subs on it because they just started up. It's one of the new ones that aren't him.
I wonder what the name is.
One of them is Mr. Ballin Podcast, and that's not him. That's a ripoff channel.
Oh.
He does have a podcast, though.
Yeah, but on the YouTube channel, that's one of them. I forget the other ones, but there's a couple of them that are not him, that are just like replaying his videos and trying to get.
If he finds them, he can get them shut down.
Yeah,
Here's a guy named Mr. Creepies.
Mr. Creeps.
Yep, he's just stole his stuff all from Sheppy.
Then Bob turned me on to one that's called Let's Read, and he's pretty good.
Yeah, I talked to him Chappie about it.
I don't go for kindergarten crap. Nothing personal, all you guys in kindergarten.
And I like, there's a guy that does like what lurks beneath or something like that. He's pretty fun to watch.
Here's a
He
guy
does like a lot of
He's okay.
stories.
Lighthouse horror guy. Cheating.
Oh my God, that frog just jumped like 20 feet. He jumped up in that flower pot.
Oh, do you guys know how everybody thinks that snakes are slimy, but they really aren't in real life? I touched a slimy snake today.
Really?
Yeah, it jumped out of the mud, and I like smacked it with my fingers, and the other guy caught it in time because it's a super fast snake, but it's a mud snake.
Oh wow.
What kind of life do you live that mud snakes just jump out at you, bud?
Oh my God!
It was a sunburst snake or something like that.
Yeah, it's called a sunburst snake, but it stays in the mud all the time because it looks like a rainbow because it's like metallic. It's really weird.
Really shiny.
Strangest snake I've ever seen in my life, and it was slimy.
Like,
Hey Mark.
I was considering it when I saw that. I was like, oh hell no.
Here's a guy named
Big
Creepy Pasta.
There were already a few channels doing it before I did it.
Well, they all sucked though.
Hey Mark.
Yeah, I watch What Lurks Beneath and I watch a couple Dogman story channels and a couple Bigfoot channels. Hi, Cat.
You're creeping, huh?
So you could kick all these guys' butts. I believe in you.
You believe in me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's got 314. Oh, Dr. Creepin, not Mr. Creepin.
This guy
He has 820K, 314K.
This guy's over 2 million. Ripping you off your idea.
Yeah, no, not my idea, but you're too nice, bud.
See how many
Yeah, maybe I gotta find my days off. I just sleep and drink.
What? Before, like the spray mixer. I was thinking the man.
You're all breaking up, Bob.
I think he's
Don't know
talking
why.
into a fan.
It's that fan Pam that's making your sound break up.
Oh, I could turn the fan off. I got to get up anyway and get my coffee.
That's why I think you're breaking up.
Yeah, I don't think Pam is breaking up, bud.
I don't.
Hey, Cat.
No reason I should be.
Hi, Cat. BJ, how are you doing today? BJ's really cool.
Yeah.
I got the slushy when I was driving home, Bob.
Uh-oh.
The duckweed on it wasn't on there when I originally got it.
That damn duckweed gets everywhere, doesn't it?
Medicated to the gills.
Ed, did you add some rum to it?
I added some coconut rum to it.
Nice. Now we're gonna have a trashed Ed.
I doubt it.
I believe in you, buddy.
Well, thank you.
I don't care what they say.
I took 2 blood thinners also.
Oh, yeah. Ed might get drunk.
That'd be a lot of slushy to drink.
It doesn't have to be a lot of slush, just a lot of rum.
Hey, Kim. Moonstone.
Moonstone. Now, when you were living in Oregon, did you ever visit Moonstone?
No.
Oh, you were on the southern side or the south side of Oregon, right?
Yeah, like right there at the border.
Yeah, nobody lived down there.
A lot of people live down there.
But
nobody
they're all
you
fish
know.
haters, right?
No. No, a lot of rednecks and stuff.
Sling and grab.
Did you go into any fish stores while you were down there?
No, I did not.
Well, did
You weren't in the hobby then?
I mean, I still don't have any fish. No, I've known y'all for longer than that.
Yeah, but I mean, did you see any fish stores like when you were going to the donut place or the liquor store?
I don't know. No, not that I remember. I mean, it really was just a little bitty town.
You should write a story about it and tell us it. But make it scary.
And then there were no local fish stores.
Oh, God.
Dun, dun,
It's a horror story.
The reason why nobody put their hands in water.
I don't know. I think about getting back into YouTube.
That'd be cool.
Like when I'm not working, like I said, I have a lot of time to myself, but I can just never seem find time to. Did I ever buy a fish? No, fishies for Chappie. The fish would have to feed themselves. They really would, because I'm gone for 2 weeks at a time.
You can get those automatic feeders.
I mean, I suppose I could.
Yeah.
But I don't think I will. I just like looking at y'all's pretty fishes.
What about my lizards and snakes?
I like your lizards and snakes.
I want to hear you say you like looking at his lizard.
That's grasshoppers all about the lizard.
Yeah. Wait, before the stream, you gonna show us your chameleon? Damn, get your boy.
I saw him. Everything but the lips, the red lips.
Oh, that's too funny. Hopefully everybody out there's been good. We got a drunk Ed underneath me playing with clay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Look at him, his face is getting red.
That's because sometimes I forget to breathe.
You're the only human. That breathing is an automatic response, and you're the only human without it.
Well, it kicks in once I pass out.
Moonstone. Chuck roast in beef broth with onions and roasted potatoes, corn on the cob, and honey style or home style biscuits. So nice to have someone to feed. And with a hashtag kiddos. That sounds delicious. Delicious.
Kim, have you ever had to force feed those kids? I mean, a snake?
Me?
Kim.
Wait,
Mooney
how did Kim just say that?
just said it.
I just heard her yell me.
That was
Was that your
Pam.
bird? Oh, that was Pam.
Oh,
I thought that was maybe a bird or something.
she's throwing her voice.
Yeah.
No, I thought Bob said Pam.
Kim.
It did sound like he said Pam, but
It's the accent. The British accent.
it is.
Have you ever had to a snake? I know your kids are giants. Literally. I'm getting ready to force feed a snake again. I was going to do it last night and I didn't want to do it.
Your snake's not eating, huh?
No, sometimes ball pythons are slow to eat. That's the only downside to keeping those. They're real easy otherwise, but if they don't want to eat, you got to make them.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That burned all the way down. I wonder if I put in too much Fireball.
It'll burn less the next 3 times.
It sure will.
It'll adjust itself.
Ed thought Kim replied when you said me.
I know. That was like creepy. I was like, who's up here?
And I'm not even sure how Ed like processed that to get to that. Like I think he might be drunk. He's had like 2 sips of rum,
Yeah.
but we don't know if he's had any before that either.
We had a crazy day with a lot of reptiles.
She might just be, Kim, you might just have to assist feed that. It may try, but you may have to, help it get started. This one won't eat. I have to, get it down its throat and it swallows it on down, thank goodness.
A baby born with half a lower jaw.
Gross.
She's talking about a snake.
Do snakes get Down syndrome?
I don't know.
Have you ever? You can just there's animals. You just pictures of animals like dogs with Down syndrome, tigers with Down syndrome. Well, now that's going to be on my search history. Let's see here.
I have not had Jack Daniel's Fire before. No.
Expire.
Have you
Fire.
had How about honey? Jack Daniel's honey?
No.
Yeah. Snakes are tricky, Chapster. Jenny, did you see my message about the envelope that I sent you?
Oh, that little jumper could be Jack from Jack Daniel's because that's made in Tennessee. Pretty famous.
I don't want to name my frog after a liquor.
Isn't Mountain Dew made in Tennessee too?
Originally.
I don't know.
Rack
That's
was
what-
just telling me that last week.
Yeah. Checking the roast. If I thought I was going to be up long enough, I would make a pizza. Defrost one. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send it. I did. I put got the number mixed up on it.
Bob and I went to a restaurant today. We went to Cracker Barrel.
Oh, nice.
You told me that was Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Cracker Barrel?
That's what you said. You were taking me to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Yeah, but you wanted to go someplace racist, so we went to Cracker Barrel.
I wanted to go to Waffle House, but then I said, well, another chance, since it's on the same road, could be Cracker Barrel. So that's where we went.
Yeah, I've actually been to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse twice.
I've
Once
been there.
in St. Louis and once in Cancun. And neither time it was worth the money.
I've been 4 or 5 times here in Cleveland or Chattanooga. and it's for those like financial planning things. When you get old, if you don't die, they figure you've got some money. So I've been to several of those and did some job things, recruitment things when I was younger.
I think it's really overrated.
It was okay. It was free.
Well, if it's free, it's really good. But when you're spending $75, it's not. You're thinking, man, I could have went to the Texas Roadhouse and had a much better steak. Or the Longhorn. Because Longhorn and Reef Crisp, they both broil their steaks.
DJ
boil?
Broil?
Oh, broil.
You made a lot of bubbles, DJ. Jackback bottles.
I'm having a heck of a time trying to get this.
You guys want to hear a funny story about steaks? Tucker still gives me a bad time about it, but I just did what he told me to do. He asked me if I would make some steaks for his birthday. So I got some steaks, and then he told me that a friend of his made some steaks and like marinated them in Jack Daniels. So he wanted me to do that. So I did that. And evidently you put other stuff in besides Jack Daniels, and I just used enough Jack Daniels to, cover the steaks in the bag and let them soak. And when I put them in the oven, they caught on fire.
Oh, no.
I mean, totally caught on fire. And there was a glass plate on the bottom of the oven to catch drippings, and it like burst and glass went flying all over the kitchen. And yeah, it was.
Only Pam. Only Pam.
That sucks.
What did you do, Pam? Birthday candles in it or something?
No, I soaked it in alcohol, and evidently that can
Yeah, alcohol is flammable.
when you put them under the broiler.
I didn't think the proof was that high on Jack Daniels. Gosh.
Yeah, they flamed on.
That's too funny.
Well, I'm glad that wasn't my ass steak.
I'm generally a good cook, but I've made a few mistakes. Like I remember the first time I ever made chili. I was following a recipe to make chili in a crock pot. And I thought that the recipe said 2 cups of chilies. Chopped up chilies. When actually it said 2 chilies. But I put in 2 cups of chilies.
Damn.
And that didn't work out real well.
Oh, no, I'm sure it worked out great if you like spicy food.
It was like the dog wouldn't even touch it.
Dang.
Oh, that's too funny.
And then another time, one of my other biggest failures is a friend of mine, we were kind of broke, and a friend of mine gave me like a care box full of food stuff. And there was a bag of peanuts in there. So we were having company for dinner, so I decided to make some Stollen, which is like a German bread that's got like, you roll it up and it's got like nuts and goodies in the middle of it. So when you roll it up, it makes like a swirl of nuts and sugars and stuff.
Sounds good.
And it is really good, but it was rather crunchy. And afterwards, when the peanuts were like hard as a rock, I opened up the bag and checked them again, and it wasn't peanuts, it was beans. So I put beans in the middle of my bread, and they were rather hard. They don't cook real well.
You're supposed to soak them first.
How did you make that?
Yeah.
How did you confuse that?
Really?
Well, they were light colored like peanuts. They looked like
Fireball.
Like most people would probably pop a couple in their mouth.
I didn't. I just cooked with them, and it wasn't nuts, it was beans. And my bread wasn't the best in the world. It was rather hard to eat and crunchy.
Oh,
You're a mess, huh?
That's too funny.
And another time we were having our neighbors over, and they were good friends, but we were having them over for our anniversary when I was married. So I made a cake for dessert that said happy anniversary on it and stuff. And it had the year that we got married, and then the year that it was then, but I like cut it into the shape of a tombstone and put the writing on it. And I had like frosted it gray, and then with the writing on it, My ex-husband didn't think it was funny at all, by the way. But my neighbor called me a couple days later, and she said that her husband thought that he was sick because his poop was coming out gray.
Oh.
So, okay, I'll quit telling stories now.
It'll be fine. It'll pass. It'll pass.
Yeah. This too shall pass.
Jesus. Only Pam, guys. Only Pam.
I'm guessing the guy never had like Fruit Loops or Pebbles.
I mean, that doesn't make your poop come up. You'd have to have a lot, wouldn't you?
It turns it green like that.
I mean, how many bowls you having?
Like 2.
Gallbladder failure from
also like the blueberry slushies will make your poop green.
I don't know if I have that problem.
It's not really a problem. It's kind of nice.
TMI.
It's better than blood or black.
I've got a visual on that. Yeah.
Just Ed being in the restroom going, "Hey, it's pink today."
No, I don't. Green. Green is healthy.
Oh, jeez. Welcome to Pam's
For grass.
feces discussion.
Welcome to my shitty stream.
Poor Pam.
Sounds like a
Oh,
check it out. Vibes is here.
Hey, Vibes.
I met Vibes.
Why is Ed the only one who works in here anymore? I know I should be working, but I decided to drink instead.
I'm working my ass off.
Is Dee Dee here?
I don't see Dee Dee.
Yeah, she said that she made a 4th of July cake and she had blue poop for a few days.
There?
See, Dee Dee, you're awesome.
What's shaking, Dee Dee? Get the thumbs up popping. Vibes said.
Dee Dee makes these awesome videos that tells you what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you ever watch them, Bob?
Yes, I do. And I like them when she posts them.
What was the 8th show she mentioned this weekend? Friday.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me. Tales from the Crypt.
No, LRB.
Same thing.
The same hair.
Same hair. Get you some crickets, Bubba.
Poor LRB.
I love Lucas. There he goes. Get him. Get him. Don't you come over here. Look at this.
Is it the new
Look
guy?
at you. No. It's Gomez. He faked me off like he was going to eat some crickets and he came running across. Come on. He wants to go over there and sit in some plants. Get you some crickets before you go.
Is he letting you touch him?
He comes out to me. Look,
That's awesome.
he's holding on to me.
That means he doesn't hate you, Bob.
Yeah. All right, let's put the crickets up here. Don't you fall.
You don't want your lizard to resent you.
Nope. I'm hoping that. Where are you going? I'm hoping that. Right?
Can your lizard hate you?
I don't know. I don't think he does though, unless he's going for my jugular.
Do you have any lizards that don't like to be touched?
He didn't used to be. And I thought he was going to bite me the other night. I let him fall asleep up here in this big plant. And when I came to get him, he acted like he wouldn't wake up. And then he started bumping his nose against my finger instead of biting me. Like that would scare me. There you go. He's in the jungle now.
So, Cheppy, do you have a roommate?
No roommates for Chappie. I live by myself.
Oh, that's
Ed, why are you looking for one, Ed?
No, I just liked how he had the dog roommate.
Oh, I know. There's Princess. She's a roommate. Really? Oh.
Oh,
I miss his ghosty roommate.
Oh, that was creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Shadow guy that would go behind him.
Yeah.
yeah, he's still around every now and then.
Is your family happy that you've moved back to Texas?
Yeah. I'm happy that I live back in Texas. That I'm back in oil. I'm able to afford everything I want.
You still have your Mustang?
I do still have the Mustang. She's almost paid off. I'm thinking about trading her in for the new Z when it comes out.
What's the new Z look like?
Oh, it's pretty.
I hadn't seen it. I'll have to Google it. Hey, baby. Nobody cares about that. Come on.
So when are they going to come out?
Who?
The new cars.
Oh,
Is it a Z28?
I'm putting cricket.
No, it's a Nissan. Oh, they're supposed to be out now. No. Wait, what?
What do people in the oil fields think about electric cars?
Oh, yeah.
How do you think you get electricity, Bob? Or Ed?
From burning oil?
How do I get it?
How do most people get electricity?
From
Here
our
we get it
nuclear
from
power
water.
plant? I have a nuclear power plant here.
We have
Are
like
Have
a
Dan
bunch of wind turbines here.
Can I show y'all the new Z?
Yes.
Yes, please.
I suppose I can. Yeah. Yeah. Let me pull it up on my phone real quick, or I can share my screen, I guess.
Chattanooga is going to be the largest
Oh, wow.
electric car producer in America next year.
This new guy's already eating crickets. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, what color are you going to get?
I was just going to ask him that.
I don't know.
I like
that
the blue one.
Maybe he'll get gray.
Oh,
Well,
Nobody
that
else
looks
has
like,
gray.
I don't like that blue interior, but
that looks
mean-
kind of like when 240s came out.
yeah, a little bit.
240s. Wow. Retro.
Yeah, it's got a little bit
Very
of all the Z
retro.
cars in it.
Yeah.
Yellow would be nice.
Yellow.
They have yellow ones.
Yellow's
But,
for girls.
We
Eh.
saw a snake that color today.
Yeah, yellow with the black top. That looks nice.
If
Yes.
he drove a yellow car in Texas, he'd get beat up.
You think?
Yep.
Why?
I don't think so. I
Because
just
yellow-
wouldn't drive one.
He could put Yellow Rose of Texas on it.
Ooh, I like the orange
And
one.
everybody will start calling him Rose.
That?
I don't
Yeah,
like
that's a 280Z.
That
that's
one
not
there.
really
I
What's
fun.
like
the new
that
one
one.
called?
That orange one with the black top and black tires. That looks pretty sharp.
Yeah, that's a rendering someone did. The new Z is called the Z.
the Z.
It's not a
Yeah,
300.
Nissan Z. They were gonna call it the 400Z, but
No
when
way.
I was in the UAW, you get punched in the face for driving one of those. If you owned it if you drove it to the factory or
Throat
the
punch.
Union Hall,
Throat punch.
they do like they would have your cars towed at the Union Hall if you drove a foreign car.
You like the new lizard?
I mean, Ed, this is 2022. Like we don't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Not that much has changed in 5 years.
Dee Dee said blue with black interior would be sexy.
Oh, no worries showing y'all. I would have an old 240Z if I could find one that was a good price.
Nice cars.
You can-
Unfortunately, the prices skyrocketed on those.
You could drive a Kia because they're UAW. They're the only Asian UAW, at least maybe now somebody else has. But
What do you mean UAW, bud?
it's a union car. Like they actually give competitive wages to the people in the country.
You know what state I live in, right, bud?
Yeah.
We're
Oh, I know.
anti-union,
State of confusion.
basically, constantly.
We were Region 5. Missouri and Texas were the two biggest regions that are the two biggest states in our region that made cars. All the Escalades are made in Texas.
Are they?
Yep.
I don't
In
know. There's a lot of
Arlington.
things made in Texas.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, those Escalades are neat.
Not really for me, because shoot, I can't see. There we go. I just don't need that big of a vehicle.
I totally understand 100%.
Where the heck did I put my water bottle? Dang it. I'll stick with my sports cars for now. I thought about getting a truck.
Bob has a cool truck.
What do you got, Bob?
It's a GMC Sierra.
Oh, yeah? What year?
19.
Nice. Very nice. You paid through the nose for that thing, didn't you?
It's paid off.
Very cool.
Those were the cars that I made. And the trucks. It was made in St. Louis.
Ed's initials were in the back of the seat.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
could be. That was probably the last year I was making them. Okay, so this guy is going to go in the oven. So I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. I'm going to do the tail.
I was going to ask if you had the tail to put in there with it.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Ed, what's your shirt say there, bud?
It says Madaka.
That's so creepy. I was just saying, Ed, tell him what your shirt says because I asked him today.
It's that means rice fish in Japanese.
go.
And then
Did you notice that, Pam? I'm wearing a blue rice fish.
Yep, I saw that.
I got that at the Triple Crown. I think I got some rice fish. Other than daisy rice fish. I bought some Monte Carlo to have a nice plant, carpeting plant. And all of a sudden I have a bunch of little, I was wondering if they were some type of rainbow at first, but I think they're rice fish. I got like 5 or 6 of.
Nice.
Yeah, they just hatched out.
I don't really think Ed's drunk.
No. I'm just always in this mood.
Grasshopper said, "I'm excited. Ed's drunk and he's going to play with the oven."
What could happen?
Nico, are you cold? I think Nico's cold. Maybe he'd like to sit in the oven. He's next to the oven mitt.
Oh, Ed.
Nope.
Tiger's blood slushes.
Yeah, tiger blood. You can't drink it too fast or you get brain freeze.
Oh, I hate that so much.
I think Ed's always in brain freeze.
Pretty close.
Oh. You making a tail there for us, Ed?
I am. I think I'm going to have to add more clay. Well, let's see. Yeah, this might work. Actually, this might be just right.
What is a tiger's blood slushy? I don't know what that...
Tiger blood is coconut, pineapple, coconut, watermelon, and strawberry. And it's, but it's very coconut forward.
Huh.
I think you could make tiger's blood flavor from cherry and pineapple too. It just.
Hey, GRB.
Good day.
GRB.
Chappie, did you hear about T-Bone?
No.
T-Bone from Down Under, he passed away last week.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Sucks.
I thought that those guys were like invulnerable.
What guys?
Australians.
Oh yeah.
I mean, to survive to adulthood as an Australian, you got to be pretty tough.
That's probably true. Probably true.
That's why I'll never get into a fight with GRB.
Yeah.
Hey, George.
GRB or Blackie.
Yeah. Well, Blackie's pretty nice. I don't know if he would punch me in the eye.
He would. He'd throat punch you. He'd throat punch you. Would.
I can see Blackie doing that. I can see him doing it and just like, hey, Blackie, throat punch Ed. All right. And just.
All right, mate.
Oh, that's too funny. Hey, $3 from Patrick.
Patrick!
What? I missed that. Oh, there it is.
Patrick's in the house.
It's a
Hi,
super
Patrick.
sticker.
Thank you, Patrick.
What's the super sticker?
I don't know.
I need
It's
to
a
know.
fist bump.
Oh, I do know.
It's a fist bump.
Oh, cool.
I forgot I did have a chat up today.
Oh my goodness. Thank you again, Patrick.
Far away.
Now he's got the fireball coffee.
That's what I was thinking. The Fireball coffee. That's awesome.
He checks in once in a while to make sure Bob isn't picking on me too hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so there's that one on the rock, so it'll stay curved. And then I have this one on a spoon, so it'll stay curved.
what do you do? Throw them in the oven?
Yep.
Bob
Low
or
heat?
Ed is spooning with the clay.
Yeah.
For 275 for 15 minutes. That's gonna go on there.
What's on the other side of that license plate?
Well, this was the license plate when I lived in Illinois. It's beef fat, Boba Fett. It's from like 30 years ago. I want it because I bought a white van, so I wanted it to be named after Boba Fett's van. But then I realized his van's name is Slave One, and I was like, that wouldn't be very appropriate on your license.
You're not cooking the license plate, are you?
No.
Oh,
I guess it's from 0204. Or maybe 04, the second month, or the fourth month in the second year.
Yeah, should be that.
April 2002 or 2002.
Yeah, it's weird. Is it military time or is it Canadian? We'll never know because it's Illinois. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm going to walk by Gomez and just pretend like you don't see him. He's well hidden up there.
He's just chilling in there.
I'm back. I forgot 2 fins that I have to finish.
That was quick.
It's underneath fins.
I see you.
Dorsal.
I will BRB. I'm gonna go grab a Pepsi.
Sweet.
Was Fireball?
You ever had a double cola, Pam?
No.
Ed has. I have.
Wait a minute. No, I haven't.
You said
I
you
did.
had.
No, I said I saw it today.
Oh.
I had Crown Royal or whatever.
Yeah.
RC.
RC.
Is that
Royal
double?
Royal Crown Cola.
Yeah, is that the same as double cola?
They make double cola.
Kenny's here.
Hi, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
He found his way back from the car.
Wow. That was quick. Got another little frog, Kenny.
I don't think Kenny can hear us.
You got
I
no
don't-
sound, Kenny.
Uh-oh.
He
Got
can't
no
hear anything
audio.
we're saying.
Oh,
Holy
Moody,
crap.
thank you.
Bam, $20 for the
Have a good
Fireball
night,
line.
Patrick, and thank you.
Patrick, sweet dreams, buddy. It's good to see you.
Have a good night, Pat. Or Patrick, sorry.
You may not
I
mind
decided
being
against
called
the Pepsi. I went with the Mexican Coke.
Pat. Ooh, let's see what it looks like.
Can you hear me now?
Chicken Coke.
Yes, really good now.
It's like
All
Coke.
right.
Does it taste a little fruity?
No.
What's up, Chappie?
Is it bottled in
Good to see you.
Mexico?
Hey. It is
I
bottled.
thought
It is
all the
Hincho. There you go. Hincho in Mexico.
Nice.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me driving, moving. My truck is broke down. So in
This-
order
this
to
is
go
what I'm
anywhere, I have to
thinking.
get a taxi. Pumpkin. Oh, that might be good.
It's a Southern Tier pumpkin. It's a double IPA. It's 8.6% alcohol, and it tastes like pumpkin pie.
Oh, wow.
I like them.
I drink that real fast.
Yeah.
Is there
It's
anything
a
you
good
wouldn't
beer.
drink?
It's only available in fall time though.
You got to buy a bunch of it and just save it.
Yeah.
I have some Lone Star upstairs.
You can have that Lone Star. I won't drink it.
That's cool.
I'm fancy. I drink Miller Lite.
No
I
dose
like that.
heckies for you?
No.
That's nasty stuff.
I mean, I'll drink anything if it's given to me, but
I'm an IPA and wine and tequila guy.
when I lived in Oregon, I had some pretty good micro brews. But
Yeah.
I can't find my dang lighter.
New York has a lot of really nice microbreweries.
One of my favorite microbrews is actually from New York. It's called Something Diabolical.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
If you ever have that beer, it is phenomenal.
Yep. I like my high alcohol IPAs.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise in my Doritos bag.
I'm just having coffee with Fireball.
Nice. I used to put, like back in the day, I used to put Southern Comfort in my French vanilla coffee.
Yeah, that would be good. It's like Irish coffee is you take Irish coffee is 2 teaspoons of sugar and then a shot of whiskey, like Black Velvet. I used to do it with Black Velvet, and then coffee and then whipped cream on top. So this is kind of like just a different version of it, except with the cinnamon flavor added. So it's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't do Fireball.
I probably couldn't do it by itself, but it's good in coffee.
You're not white trash enough, Kenji.
Yeah, it must not be.
Are you insulting me, Chappie? Did I
No.
invite you up here so that you could call me white trash?
Pam, you know that is the only
if
alcohol
you're gonna do that, call me trailer trash, not white trash.
That is the only alcohol I can drink by itself. And I'm pretty sure it's because I'm white trash. I mean, I'm fine with
You
that.
working on some art, Pam?
Not tonight. I'm not. I have been all day, but tonight I decided I was just gonna drink and give everybody a bad time.
Oh, nice.
Because that's what I do best.
Didn't you send some pictures?
What'd you say, Bob?
Didn't you send some art today that you drew?
No.
I thought you did. I told Ed
Not
that
yet. I got one of those almost done. That's a Roadrunner,
that's for
but I
Chappie.
haven't finished it and taken pictures of it yet. I'll probably finish it sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta do an auction or something for some of my art, I think. Gotta make some money.
Cool.
Yeah, I need to sell something before the first of the month because I'm just like, not a lot, but a little bit short of being able to pay the rent. But I got most of it, but I think I'm like 150 short or something like that. So
Yeah.
EJ with the re-up, beginning art collector for
Aw.
14 months. Wow.
What's up, Aqua Balls?
Hey, George. Cooking dinner. That did it.
Yeah, he said he's cooking shrimp fried rice and red
ooh, I like
snapper.
shrimp fried rice.
Oh yeah.
I hope not, Mike. I think yours is in the batch that I got to send out. I like had to get some more packing tape so I could send everything, and then I was going to take it all this morning, and I slept in, so I'm going to have to take it Monday. Because the post office closes early on Saturday and I slept in. So it's going to have to go out Monday morning.
I've got a bunch of
All right,
fish to
Kim.
ship out Monday now.
Do you? Did you sell
Yeah.
a bunch of your shiners?
I was up on Skipper's auction, and I sold some shiners, some rainbow shiners, and some rainbow darters.
Nice.
Kick ass.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Ed re-up.
Oh, I just said my free word. You get to say one free thing in big bold lettering,
Oh.
and then you get to see how old you are. And so BJ has me by a month.
You probably have me by a month, Ed.
Aw, you're so sweet.
No, I'm the oldest one in here, I'm sure.
Wait, isn't your birthday like on the 20th?
My birthday?
Yeah, or the 19th?
No, my birthday was June 23rd.
Oh, 23rd. See, mine's June 15th. So I've got you by about 7 days or 8 days.
Yeah.
Mine is 2 days before the Clash.
Oh, no. Are you going to be there?
I'm going to be at the Clash. Oh, yeah.
So should we all bring cupcakes or something?
I mean, if you want, I like cheesecake and cupcakes are good. And but yeah.
You said the Clash?
Yeah, the Keystone Clash.
Oh, a fish thing?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Not like the band Clash.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what's going on? What's up?
That'd be pretty cool.
Fun thing though is like the last 3 days I was doing a tech-in for Pearl Jam at one of the arenas here.
Oh, wow.
What did the Clash used to sing?
Really?
I own their CD or cassette.
Pearl Jam?
Yep.
There's a love of God.
And then what is it? Tuesday I've got to do a loadout for My Chemical Romance. They're going to be at the same arena.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd love to
ever
do
want
that
somebody
show.
to ride along with you, can you come by and get me?
What's that?
If you ever need somebody to ride along with you when you're going to one of those, come by and pick me up.
Yeah. I'll swing by and pick you up.
Tennessee.
I'll tell you this though, the money is good for those shows and shit. Like working as a stagehand, I make anywhere from like $28 I think is the lowest rate, and the highest rate that I get is $47.
Nice.
How steady is that?
It's on and off. It's like, feast or famine. There's a couple months where, you go hard, and then you'll have a couple months where there's nothing.
Yeah.
So it's my second, my part-time second gig.
I used to do security for the events in St. Louis, and I got to be Bono's like bodyguard for 15 minutes, and they paid me for 5 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
So cool. All I did was walk him through the crowd, and they gave me a jacket I had to give back because it had sparkly things that said YouTube. So when the spotlight would hit him, if it hit us, it would look like YouTube security,
Yeah.
I was allowed to go anywhere I wanted. So the next week, the Rolling Stones were coming into town. I was like all hyped up and excited about it, but not enough cops came. So I had to work outside directing traffic for 5 hours. And it's like in the middle of January in St. Louis.
Oh, darn.
Oh.
Yeah. That's one of the cool things about like doing a stagehand work. It's union jobs, rate work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like every call is a minimum. It's a minimum 6 hour call. So I could be there for 45 minutes and get paid for 6 hours.
Nice.
That's cool.
So like Thursday I was there for an hour and a half, something like that, and got paid for 6 hours. Same Friday.
I used to work years ago. I worked in the concession stands at the. There was a natural amphitheater that overlooks Columbia River Gorge in Washington, and they would have concerts there. And I used to work concessions, which was low paying, but I got to see the concerts really good because I was just right on the hill above the stage.
Did you ever tell people, hang on, I want to hear this song? I'll be right with you. This is my break.
1 minute, please.
Well, ours was union also, and what they would do is they would charge you one event pay every 4 months. But like if you were doing the football games, they set it up so you got hit twice during the football season. So basically you worked 10 games but only got paid for 8 of them. It was so stupid.
Oh,
How
wow.
does that work?
Well, you see, if I would have shown up and done security for all the concerts and everything, it would pay off. But it was just ludicrous. It was stupid.
Yeah, that's weird.
But, I mean, they did give you, like, they had a special place for us to get food and drinks. And then if you'd let the chefs down on the field on their breaks, we'd all go up to, like, the box chefs, and they'd give us lobster and prime rib and all sorts of stuff. So every time I left a game, I was carrying a bag of food. It was pretty neat.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good bonus. But I was missing all the games, and I was missing.
That's like ours. Ours, if you're working like a full day, or 8 hours or something like that, so they're supposed to cut us every 5 hours. We get cut for a meal break. So it's either like our lunch breaks for instance. It's either an hour break that we get, or they'll cut you for a half hour. You get paid for it, and they'll cater the lunch. So they feed you, pay you for the lunch break, and you get or you'll get cut for an hour.
That's nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then everything over 8 hours is overtime and shit. And for like the loadouts at the end of the end of the night, when the show is over, when we're doing loadouts, 2 hours of that is automatically overtime and shit. So it's weird how the contract works. But I remember there was one day, like a couple weeks ago, there was one day I worked 16 hours. I worked the load in the morning, and then I worked the load out after the show. But it was a super long loadout. It went from like 10:30 at night till 7:15 the next morning, but we got paid till 8 o'clock in the morning because we broke the hour. But I ended up, like, after taxes, I made $9.72 for just that 16 hours.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird because the way the contract is and the overtime and all that shit.
I remember when I worked at Disneyland, they used to make me work all sign me up to work special events. And I got really mad one night because I worked a special event. This was years ago. I worked a special event for the red carpet affair for the opening of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yeah.
And I worked a 9-hour shift, and we were not allowed to take a break or anything. And then because they didn't want anybody making any noise during the movie or anything, so that we weren't allowed to I couldn't even step outside and have a cigarette. So then at the end of it, when it was all over, we were told to take our hour lunch and our 2 15-minute breaks before we clocked out and went home. And this was like 11 o'clock at night, and I wasn't going to sit there until 12:30 twiddling my thumbs, doing nothing before I went home to take my hour lunch and my breaks.
Yeah,
So of course, I got docked them, so then I called the office to get it straightened out, and I told them I didn't want to work any more special events. And the gal in the office says, well, but you get to meet all the movie stars and everything. And I was like, I don't care. They're just normal people with fancy jobs. I don't care. And she's like, that's why we want you working special events. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, they probably could have gotten in trouble for that, making you work straight without breaks.
Oh, I'm sure it was totally illegal because we didn't get a break for 9 hours, and then we had to take our lunch in both breaks.
The Wage and Hour
Yeah.
Board found out they'd fine them.
Yeah. Should have called OSHA. Well,
Disney sucks in general. Like I worked the Frozen show. So Frozen, the Broadway show that Frozen does.
Yeah.
I worked a tech-in for that tour. It was at Proctor's Theater in here in New York, and that was 8 weeks of tech, and then 2 weeks of show call. But like it wasn't bad, honestly, working for it. But like they didn't want to pay us for the meal breaks and shit and meal penalties and stuff, because like doing a load out. The loadout was a 2-day loadout. The first day was 8 hours, and then the second day of the loadout was 24 hours. So we worked 24 hours straight. And I mean, we got meal breaks and stuff, but they wanted to towards when it was super late. I think it was 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. We were supposed to get a meal break for an hour. They didn't want to do it, and then they didn't want to pay us for the meal penalty, because if we don't do the break, we get a meal penalty and this stuff.
Hey,
It's
Rack.
an extra hour and a half of pay and shit. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. But they're definitely
They're cheap.
stickers when it comes to paying for shit.
Yeah, it's and the other thing on working the special events is they didn't I was making at the time, which was years ago, I was making $10.50 an hour, but on the special events they were only paying me $7 an hour, and then you got tips. A couple weeks later, the movie stars would leave tips for all the serving crew and stuff, but I didn't want that. I just wanted to make my $10.50 an hour and screw waiting for tips,
Yeah.
Get the tips for 2 weeks.
Is that right?
it is.
Hey,
It is.
Bob, Ed, Pam, Chad,
Rack.
thank you for giving me a seat here, Pam, with your distinguished guest. I've been watching for just a minute. And I saw you had the link pinned, and I was like, man, I gotta get in there with that crew. I met Ed Chattanooga. Ed visited the other day, and that guy's a lot nicer in person. I just want you guys to know.
Yeah.
This cat's sleeping on my hand. I can't move.
Ed,
Are you
better
what?
be
Are
comfortable.
you got your timer set for your clay, Ed?
Yeah, I've got 5 more minutes.
Okay.
I've got new art hanging behind me. If this is an art show,
Yes, we want to see it. Hang on. You've been doing a lot of stuff I've been seeing on Facebook.
yeah. Thanks
It's
for
amazing.
your encouragement and support there, Pam. I opened up my studio, and I have been cranking out the work every day. I'm in the studio, and let me do a shameless plug. You see, Rat Cross Studio. That's my new YouTube channel. I have 27 subscribers. Thank you very much. I'd love to have a few more. And I have a Facebook page, Rat Cross Studio. Every day I'm posting on this thing something I pull out of the studio. Man, let's do this one. The glare was on this one. This was from a
I love that guy.
workshop, and I took with a professional artist, and he commented on it. And so this is a mixed media, including collage. It's acrylic mostly on 300-pound watercolor paper mounted on a wood panel.
Oh, neat.
And so the collage is a lot of my older art that I photocopied. Here's an original of one of them. And I photocopied it and tore it out and collaged it as the background in this painting that I call Art Man.
That's awesome.
I really enjoyed doing this. It was a great work. It's only my second collage. I was never a fan of collage until now.
Show him your moonlight marcher too, because that one's really cool.
Yeah. I like that.
Now, this is Moonlight March. Moonlight March was my first collage, and it was a workshop favorite.
I got to see it
Yep.
in real life.
That is awesome. I love that one. I mean, I really love that one.
You
It's
know when it
100
turns
times
out,
better.
right, Pam? You feel it click.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's a lot of work in getting this watercolor paper on a painted wood panel, wired and titled. So needless to say, not all the material makes it this far. So if I've mounted it, I like it. And I hope you enjoy it too. There's some better pictures on the Facebook page if you want to check out.
That one is awesome.
Yeah. And
that one makes you've heard the legend about the moonlight marchers in Hawaii.
No, but I'm going to look it up now that you said
Yeah,
that.
look it up because it's supposed to be like ghosts, and they come out on full moon nights, and you aren't supposed to look at them, like get close enough to look at them.
Yep, no problem. No
problem. Right.
I'm going to look that up, man. But I still consider myself solidly an abstract artist, even though I've ventured into objective abstract. I still, my heart is still just all in on the minimalist abstract. I think if you can do something that has not been done before, if you don't recreate something, and someone else find joy in it, it's a real trip for me. I dig it. But that being said, these objective abstract pieces, they have a much broader audience right away. People want art to be safe. They want to understand it. They want to connect to it right away. They don't want to have to get to know it. They don't want to walk around the block with it and have a conversation. So I understand. And I'm doing some objective pieces now and getting some positive feedback from the people like Pam and Chattanooga Ed. And it keeps me going as an artist. It's better than the alternative.
Hey, Rack, I saw a piece of your art today framed.
Oh, yeah?
It was at one of my local fish stores. It was at Marine.
Aquatic Marine?
No. Oh, gosh.
Fish Mania.
Fish Mania in Chattanooga. They had
your
awesome. Wild discus painting.
Oh, wow. You saw my art in the wild. That's so cool.
It is cool.
Well, Lefty is he owns a couple of those Wild Discus original canvases, and I entered them in the Clash art show, and he's going to carry them to the Clash to enter them in that art show. And I gave Ed a piece I entered. He's going to take a piece to the Clash art show for me, and it'll be real interesting to participate in that show with some abstract art.
That's kind of exciting.
Right, we can talk about it later. Whether I do, whether it shows or not, we'll have something to talk about.
Says they're called night marchers.
Okay, night march.
And they chant and carry they wear decorative helmets and cloaks, and they're supposed to be spirit warriors en route to or from battle.
Wow, never heard of that.
Hey guys, I have to step away for a second just to run and take something out of the oven.
And they carry torches and they chant.
That's so cool.
And they come out like on nights with like a lot of moonlight.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I've shown you this or not yet, Pam. This is new.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, certified ukulele player.
That is awesome.
And those professional instructors there, Craig Chi and Sarah Maisel, they live in Hawaii. They live in Honolulu, actually.
Is the ukulele a Hawaiian instrument?
It is, Bob. There was another, I forget the name of it. Ukulele translated to English means jumping flea, because you strum the thing quickly. It looks like your hand's jumping, and it's smaller than a guitar, so it's like a flea. But it was a knockoff of a 5-string, alternately tuned instrument brought from Portugal.
Oh.
And so then the Hawaiians made it a 4-stringed instrument with a different tuning, and just adopted it immediately. And it made such beautiful music. It spread internationally, which that was a big surprise for me in Hawaii, that it was such an international hub. Makes sense, it's
right.
It's out there in the middle between Japan and California, Asia. So it's a melting pot of cultures. Great place to launch a new stringed instrument.
That's cool.
I just happen to have one right here.
Rack, I'm watching the mailbox every day for mine, watching for packages.
What are you after, Bob?
I'm watching for my ukulele every day.
I'm looking. I think I have it boxed, and I'm waiting for you to send me the address or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get with you.
Oh, you know what, Bob? I gave yours to Ed.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. I would have put his butt out. Oh, hey, Ed.
I must
And
have
I
got
think
Ed's ukulele then.
I may have accidentally given you Bob's ukulele, Ed. Would you look on the box and see if it says Bob?
You want me to run upstairs? I can go up and look.
Well, it's really not important right now.
No, you made it home safely. That's all that matters, Ed.
I don't think that was Bob's, Ed. I think Bob's is somewhere else.
Oh.
Bob's going to get it one day.
Why do I feel like y'all are talking in code?
Because
I get this.
He's putting me on a guilt trip, Chappie. Where's mine? And I'm just stringing him along.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to take off. I just wanted to stop in and say hi to everybody.
Oh, thank you for stopping in. It's always good to see you, Kenny.
Yeah, no problem. I've got to go upstairs and clean my snakes' enclosures and feed them all.
Oh,
Did
gosh.
you
Before I go to bed.
did you send any art to the Clash, Kenny?
No, I don't have any fish-related art. So I didn't feel like my artwork was really appropriate for the Clash.
You have art that would seem to show well in an event called the Clash.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've got one piece that's digital artwork, and it's an abstract digital piece of like trout swimming in a stream.
Oh, nice.
You could
And,
bring your.
so-
If
what's
you
that?
brought your art, you could say, "Should it stay or should it go now? Should it?" From the old Clash song.
Ed, the producer.
But I'm fun. But
I don't
yeah,
get
so
it, Ed.
I'm glad I got here before you left.
But yeah, so you guys all have a good night.
Oh, you too, and thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, Kenny.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming up, Bubba.
Yeah, it was good seeing you guys again.
So long, Kenny. Bob, did you go to a Repticon?
Yeah, Ed and I went today.
Did you guys get anything?
Kind of.
I bought my mom a necklace that she loved.
Cool.
It's a little dragonfly necklace.
I thought
just
Bob
gave
would
it
have
to her.
gotten another snake.
I was very tempted, but I decided since I was going to spend $300 for the snake, I just instead get a Jaguar chameleon.
Oh, did you?
Yep, I got it.
Nice.
Yep.
Was it your first one?
It's my first Jaguar. Yeah, I've got a chameleon, but it's not a Jaguar.
How big is the one you got today? Was it a juvenile?
No, he's a year old. Well,
Oh, wow.
I guess he's still considered a juvenile because he's about half grown, I guess.
Have you fed him yet?
Yep. He's sitting over there in his habitat picking crickets off.
That's so cool.
Night, Jenny.
Jenny
Hi,
Lynn's
Jenny.
about to go.
Patty says, what do I have to do to get a clay trinket from Ed?
You don't
You
want
have
to
to
know.
subscribe to the Rat Cross Studio YouTube channel first.
Yes, that's
Right.
the first step.
The whole
Yeah.
checklist. The whole checklist.
You won't get nothing for that.
And then every Thursday night, I give one out.
And then show up to Ed's stream on Thursday night and get the right hashtag in the chat.
And maybe someday I'll do even more. Let's see, where'd that pot go? Jenny won a pot.
Well, I'm already up to 27 subscribers. Thank you, guys.
Oh, I added one.
I don't know where Jenny's pot went. Maybe I already
And
brought it up.
here's the link for Rack's new channel again.
Thank you. Thank
Put
you.
it in the chat.
I'll put your check in the mail, Punchy.
Right. Oh, you know what? If I wish somebody, I can do it. Somebody that's more motivated.
Oh, that's
than I
neat,
am.
Ed.
Yeah.
31 subscribers. I'm having a party.
I made this on Thursday night stream. It's
I'm so
a hydro
cool, Ed.
dip.
So cool is watching you do that live.
Well, it was a huge backfire. I haven't even watched it yet. It worked on the pre-primed stuff, but everything that wasn't primed, it didn't stick to, and I think it was because the water was too cold.
Hey, it wasn't that bad, Ed. I know you feel like you failed, but it was still an exciting outdoor event. Everyone got the gist. It wasn't that bad.
And you see it gets real tight to it, so it's not loose or anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys the skulls. The skulls came out great.
And you used the fusion paint, so you can put that in the aquarium, right?
Correct. But whatever you do, don't use fusion texture because that messed up all the brown stuff I wanted to do. But Krylon Fusion is fish tank safe. For anybody that wants to know. But this was the one I made in the middle of the day when the water was real hot.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh, neat.
That one came out great.
Perfect.
And then this one is the one I did at night. And I think it looks pretty good too.
It does. I like that.
But you see, I wanted to get these striations on boring gray rock. So people could get like the striations on gray rock with white and black and gray striping, But it didn't pan out.
Well, you pre-wet that rock, and I wonder if it would have been dry, if it would have stuck better.
Yeah, that may be too. Darn it. Well, once I get a chance this week, I plan on doing a stream, or not a stream, but a video where I make it all, and then I can edit all the mistakes out.
Well, I did on canvas, these little canvas panels, I did several hydro dips. We sold them actually as the Betaverse. And it was in the fall, Ed, and it wasn't warm.
Oh, okay.
I did not use warm water, and I did use fusion paint. But one difference that I did, I used a 5-gallon bucket, so there was much less surface area.
Yeah.
And I believe more paint on the surface.
I used, this one was a 5-gallon bucket that I practiced in.
Uh-huh.
But the thing was I knew I was going to be doing so many, I was afraid it would start to bunch up.
Yeah.
So that's why I went to the bucket. But yeah, you're probably right. Or, not the bucket.
Good night, Mooney. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for the super chat, and thanks for joining.
See you later, Mooney.
Thanks.
Nice
Have
to
a
meet you.
wonderful night.
Moonstone, etc.
And I'll get with you later.
This is going to be the wood plank that I put all my
Clown loaches.
clown loaches on.
That's so awesome.
I was hoping to find a nice piece of driftwood to put on that today. Couldn't find it. I was shocked. No driftwood there. Just cork.
Huh.
And then I've got, this is what I've been working on tonight.
Oh, yeah, Blackmore.
Yeah, I'm doing another one. Those have been pretty popular, so I've been doing a couple of orders of those, but I don't want to say that.
Are you entering any of those in the Clash, Ed?
This is going to be for the Clash.
Okay, that's a winner, man. That's a winner.
Well, we'll see.
If it doesn't win, it's rigged. That's my line. This is rigged.
We'll see. Sculptures, normally they're a little different from everything else, so people like to look at them a little harder.
I think so. Now, the painting that I gave you to take up there is tiny.
Yeah, but it's pretty neat.
2 inches by 3 inches. I think it'll draw people in. Clown, and it's also pallid. It's pale, but it's a clown killifish.
Do you have it with you, Ed?
Well, it's all taped up. I've got a little peach I could run upstairs and get. I mean, a pair.
Ed, I put a picture of your pair on Facebook, and the world has gone nuts. That's their favorite.
Well, my mom has it on her fire mantle.
People love it.
So my mom kind of took control of it, so that's fun.
Well, you know, it reminds me of Pam's little ATC cards that she does.
Mm-hmm.
People love the miniatures. They're crazy about them.
Well, let me grab a couple of miniatures quick.
Heck yeah, man. Pam, did you show any art tonight?
No, I did not tonight.
You got
You
any?
missed the Monday night stream, which was fun. And actually, what I sold on Monday night was inspired by you.
What?
Yes, because I went and like dug up some of my old sketchbooks,
Yeah.
and I was looking through them, and I pulled out some sketches and sold them Monday night
Nice.
out of my sketchbook. So
They're so cool. What were they?
there was one that was 2 bears.
Yep.
These were mostly done from life, so they aren't really detailed. They were just out of my sketchbook.
Mm-hmm.
But there was 2 bears, and then there was a single bear, and there was 2 swan and a baby swan, and then, believe it or not, a sketch that was almost a finished drawing that I did at the Shaker Village in Massachusetts, and it was of doorways. Like looking through one doorway, and then you could see the outside doorway and another doorway and a hallway, and with the old plank flooring and a handmade broom hanging on the wall. And yeah.
Boy, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah, and you see, I put a magnet on there, and so I keep it on my refrigerator.
That's cool. You're the only one who does
Look at
that.
that.
I know of.
And then
Oh, yeah.
I love this one. This one's probably my favorite. Just the little magnet. And I said, this is one of my magnets when I had a photo studio.
Oh,
I used to give those away to everybody for free, you know.
tell us how to say your last name.
Cheka? It's C-E-J-K-A.
And you say it how?
Cheka.
It's just so tricky, man.
It means little bird. in
That's the
Czech.
coolest name ever.
Yeah. Well, maybe big bird would be cooler. Let's see. Oh, check that out.
I like it.
Metal cans.
Pretty neat.
So Pam was telling us that she's selling sketches of her sketchbook now. I bet she's got 100 sketchbooks.
I've got quite a few.
That's a whole new inventory.
Nice.
Bob
Nice,
Taylor
Bob.
busting a $9.99 super sticker there. Ed is telepathically shrinking the screen.
It's not working.
You're not in your right mind, Ed. Still over on the left mind.
Ed's gonna bust a blood
Oh,
vessel.
thank you, Bob.
Pam, take him off of the big screen.
See, everybody wants to see rats.
Just a lag in the Wi-Fi, Ed. You still got it.
But maybe I'll, I don't know. I think maybe I'll bring like one little one for the auction or something too.
There you go. Mm,
These are your sketches.
That's one of the sketches, yeah.
that's
Father
wow.
Fish got that one, didn't he?
Yep, Father Fish got that one.
Father Fish. Haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah. He's going to be on the Tennessee Fish Mafia in a couple weeks.
Nice. Bob, you feeling all right there?
Oh, I'm just tired, headache. No, I've always got a lot of pain, so just trying to hang in.
You're gonna have to adjust my studio lighting if I'm going to use this gloss varnish.
I hope Father Fish doesn't yell at me when he's on that stream.
You think he will?
I kind of hope he does. Has he yelled at you before?
No, but he wanted me to sell some of these fish I own to somebody that he knows. And I'm not comfortable sending my fish in the mail. They're wild ones that I caught with him. And he hasn't been able to find them anywhere. And then I told him, oh, I have a bunch. And he's like, oh, well, I need you to send 20. I was like, 20? They're all mollies.
Thank you, Patty.
20 mollies is a lot of mollies.
Oh wow, look at that.
See, direct from my sketchbook. This was a sketch from life, so I
What's
say it's
that?
not really detailed. They're just sketches, but people seem to like them.
No, they're
That's really good.
detailed, man. What size were
Who got that? Xanadu bid
I
on
think
it, but
Xanadu.
somebody
I
else
think
bid him.
Xanadu got that one, and
Wait, was
Eric got the single one, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
what size
You
were
got
they,
some
Pam?
good prices on them too.
What's that?
What's the size of those sketches?
Oh, they're like 8x10s.
Oh, big.
Yeah, they're just out of my sketchbook. So when I used to work at the grizzly bear sanctuary, I would sit there and just like sketch the bears while I was working, because I did like
Perfect.
the entry. I'd collect entry fees from people coming in and stuff, and then in between times I'd just go sit out and watch the bears and do little sketches. And then I used to sell them in they had a little gift booth thing, and I used to sell the little sketches of bears in there and donate them part of the money to, because they're like a non-profit sanctuary.
Let me know if this is loud.
I have not seen that video. Bob, thanks for
No.
that.
Okay, it's a drama.
You're not seeing it?
I have not seen it yet. I'm glad that you posted it.
Oh, well, I thought you meant the link didn't work. Okay.
Thank you.
It's a pretty
And I
good
love the
video.
Dremel tools. You can go to town with those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's a super small one, but I really like it for these fish. I can smooth out all the bumps and stuff and get it just how I want it with this.
I got 32 subscribers now. Thanks, Pam.
Oh, I've got a question.
Yeah.
I have another video that I wanted to put out
Yeah.
about Rat Cross,
Yeah.
but how do you put the link? Like in the description, I wrote Rat Cross Studio, but I don't know how to make the link to go to your page to subscribe.
Actually, just copy his link from the top of the screen.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Copy and paste.
Mhm.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to try to do that right now while
That's
You
awesome, Pam.
technical
Thanks,
people are
Ed.
here.
Anyway, yeah, so Rack, you inspired me.
I'm glad to hear that. You inspire me too, Pam. So it's only
I was actually looking for a sketchbook that was mostly empty so I could kind of start a new one, and I was like flipping through some of my older ones and pulled out a few sketches out of there. So yeah, it worked out good.
Oh my gosh, that's a good picture of me and Ed in his video.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you know, actually, it's terrible. Is that the one with my double chin?
I didn't notice. I just noticed we were smiling because we were happy to see each other.
Yeah, well, and then I cut half my head off. I need to send that to you if you want it.
Oh yeah, dude. And the fish look great in the pond.
Oh yeah.
I love that pond.
Okay, if you guys haven't joined Rack's new channel yet, there it is again.
Thanks, Pam.
It was so bright, I couldn't see the photo, and I didn't know I was cutting my head off. It was a super bright day.
Yeah.
I would have taken a better selfie.
And we didn't really have time for that. It was just kind of on the fly.
Yeah.
You'll have to come back next time, and we won't have so much work to do. We can get some content.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Chappie,
yeah.
thank you.
What's Chappie do?
Chappie super chatted me through PayPal.
Oh,
I didn't know such thing. Y'all are crazy.
he's in denial. Patty's Petite Tanks wants to know if Ed is bringing any fish to the clash.
Yes. I'm going to bring some mollies, some guppies, maybe a threadfin acara, I'm going to bring my statue I'm currently working on, not statue, but sculpture I'm working on with all these clown loaches. And look at it now, Patty, and it's going to look totally different. I would say it's maybe 20% done. But like this little guy who's curving upwards, he's going to be kind of coming up above the rest of them swimming. Because you know how loaches like to swim in packs? I'm going to have this little baby one like swimming above the pack. So that'll be fun.
Was there no driftwood or hardscaping wood in that stuff I gave you that you could use?
Oh, I didn't see any driftwood in there.
There's some manzanita wood, I know. It's a larger piece. I got a text from James last night I saw today. I got to get back.
Ed doesn't want to be on the big screen anymore. He doesn't know how to use his words.
It's all good.
His mind is so powerful, he needs words.
He makes me say them. Patty wants Ed to hook. Ed, hook me up with a couple guppies, man.
Craig, I think Chattanooga Ed is using a Dremel tool down the hearing.
Yeah. Oh, I can mute myself. Here, I'll just mute myself.
I was getting into that buzzing, damn it.
That's Bob's ASMR.
I always get those. I'm dyslexic trying to repeat that. ASMR. As Mr.
Oh.
Okay, you guys, sign up for Rack's new channel. Subscribe.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you, everyone. It's fun being a baby channel again. You just realize how much you need your friends.
I kind of enjoyed that when my channel was growing. When I started doing my live streams and stuff, like the numbers when they're so small, you don't really think about them. But when they start getting bigger and bigger, you're like, oh man, just a few more thousand like watch hours or 100 more subscribers, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm a lot more active on the Facebook page right now than YouTube. I'm just putting together some shorts, have some content up there. It's like this new studio. I want to give it 110% of my energy, not editing videos or creating content until it gets finished. Thanks to Chattanooga Ed, I went from about it was functional, it was working, but it was only about 75% complete, and right now it's about 95% complete after Ed's visit. So
Nice.
yeah, getting production roaring in there.
I just remembered I wasn't going to work on fish. I was going to try to figure out how to download your thing.
So many things, Ed. Task after task.
It was so much fun, Rack. Thank you for letting me come over.
Yeah. I'm glad you got to see the bird garden in person.
Oh, yeah. When you type in Rack Cross, you come up first.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I Google myself and I get lots of luggage racks and ski racks.
Oh, well, this was on Facebook to get to your page to get the.
Oh, Rack Cross Studio.
Yeah.
Good night, Billie Jean.
Billie Jean leaving so long.
She woke up to leave.
Copy. Okay.
DJ.
Have a wonderful night, BJ.
Night, BJ. Studio.
BJ's been a supporter of mine for a long time. I appreciate that. So are you going to continue with your sketch sales, Pam?
Oh, I don't know. I want to get going on a new sketchbook, so
Yeah.
I'll worry about whether I want to sell any of them later. Right now, I just want to do at least one sketch every day in the sketchbook.
It's fun, isn't it? Keeps you.
Yeah. Kind
How
of
long
gets
does
you
it take
going.
you? How long does each sketch take?
Those sketches don't take very long, but they don't hardly have any detail in them. You know, the purpose of the sketchbook isn't to do finished drawings, so they're just like maybe 45 minutes.
I got some I can show here. I do like a 10 to 15 minute sketch a morning as a warm up.
Yeah, they're a good warm up.
I'll check that out.
And you can tell they're pineapples, but like Pam said, there's no detail.
Yeah, that's you don't put that much detail in sketches. They're just kind of a warm up and to get the blood flowing to your brain and the drawing mode.
Coffee make what?
Coffee mug study.
Oh, okay.
Wine bottle study. Well, it's not just for breakfast anymore, folks. And this is, I call these purds because when I discovered the purds, I was attempting a pear and it didn't work out. I turned it into a bird, and so these become purds. And now they're a repertoire piece. I can't stop painting them. That's the brown trout. And you just play with values there, and you can see all the same colors, different strengths. Vary the composition, see what's working. The rainbow trout.
Now I'm going to go to Only Oscars and get hers.
Day and night studies. Yeah, so just 10, 15 minutes on those little, I love this size. It'll actually fit in my back pocket if I want to go out.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, portable. And if I'm working at my desk, I've got this neat little rig right here. I got a tiny piece of watercolor paper. I got a little pipette full of water, and then a porcelain palette with some colors I can mix. This is if you're on my Facebook already, you know this is the M. Graham 5-color landscape palette. And so that's a Cheap Joe's Art Stuff. You heard of them, Pam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Joe Miller pseudo sable travel brush. I don't know if you're using the travel brushes. I love them.
Night,
See you
Mike.
later, Mike.
See you, Mike.
Well, Miss Pam, cool. I think I might call it a night too, because I got to be up early.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah, actually, my stream's going to end in like 4 minutes, guys.
Oh, okay.
Chappie, what you got going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Mexican breakfast. I guess a bunch of churches are bringing. It's a church thing, but I guess a bunch of churches are gonna have stalls set up here in Dallas, and they're gonna be selling Mexican breakfast.
Huevos rancheros.
Get some menudo.
Yeah. We'll see what I do.
Take pictures.
Maybe.
That's Instagrammable. Mexican breakfast, that's Instagrammable.
That's true.
But I guess I'll wait. I can wait until the end. That's no big deal.
I can't wait that long, Pam.
Okay.
Just see Pam kick him off right now.
I know. You would too.
Hey, Ed, are you going to let me be a guest on the Craft Ed show one of these days? You're still muted. I have no idea.
I would love that.
Oh, I thought you were denying me. And
I also said bye, Bob.
Oh my God. Bums rush.
So you see how this tail, it's got to line up to the back end of the fish. So this I've already drummeled down, and see how much thinner it is.
Oh.
So I drummel it down so it's going to match, but you can see how much I have to knock off.
Yeah. Sculpting, huh?
Yeah.
How do you join them?
I use my model glue that I've been using for years.
Extreme Power Thick.
Yeah, I
Does
love
that
the
give you a good high there,
I
Ed?
don't know. Doesn't hardly have a smell at all. And then I use the instant.
I think you avoided the question.
Yeah.
The instant
No
set.
I
smell,
think
no
we got
remorse.
the answer. I think we got the answer.
But yep, that's how you do it.
All right.
Good night,
Well,
Sky Dancer.
it works for you.
Good night,
Scott.
Pat.
Good night.
Got 2 minutes left, so I'll start saying good night, everybody, and thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
And thanks, Rack, and Bob, and Ed, and Chappie. And thank you for the PayPal, Chappie. And thank you for the Super Chat, Bob. And thank you, everybody.
Yep. Thanks for the subscriptions, and Pam, thanks for promoting that. I love you guys.
Yep. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for coming in, everybody in chat. And I will see you next week.
Patty
Night.
said this isn't over, Ed.
And don't forget, tomorrow is the Tennessee Fish Mafia stream.
Whoop whoop.
And who do we have on tomorrow, Bob?
It's Tim from Chubby Guppy, and I meant to send him. It's Tim from Chubby Guppy.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that will be a lot of fun. And okay, everybody, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Don't cuss yet, Bob.
Or you better hurry
Or
up. then.
Ed.